Where is that picture? Hold on, just getting the tweet out. Give me a second. Merry Nixmas, pals. We going up. Getting the tweet out. Almost done. All right, and we're ready to go. Woo! Shout out to the holiday cheer, man. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It would have been a very, very, very dark Christmas. I would have been on here looking like the Grinch if we lost this game today. So I'm really glad that they allowed us to get our holiday off to a good start and enjoy it. If you're here for the first time, if you're here every time, either way, you're greatly appreciated. Welcome. You're spending your time here on Christmas. Like you could have been anywhere in the world, and look where you are. That is amazing. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Knicks for the dub. I mean, like, wow, we just have so much to celebrate. Man, what an excellent, I'm just happy. I'm really glad I get to be happy, but let's get to the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Prosperity with I Hate Sean, Knicks Miss Edition. This is Postgame Prosperity. I'm I Hate Sean, and the Knicks left a dub under the tree for us this afternoon, 101-87 over the Hawks. It was a game that we really could not lose because they had no Trae Young. It would have been very upsetting to lose. We played really well. We played well defensively, which is big, helping to 87 points. Granted, they didn't have Trae, sure, but whatever. We've let lesser people score over 87 points on us. So shout out to that. Shout out to the defense overall. And once again, man, I mean, I haven't changed the board. Keys to Kemba, bro. Keys to Kemba. I don't know what else, because, all right, so here's the thing, right? First of all, shout out to Kemba Walker. Thank you so much. Thank you for the grace that you handled the situation with. And I believe also for the accountability he took. You feel me? Like, in his return, he could have came back and been like, oh, I've been doing, like, no, he said he wasn't playing as aggressive before, and now he is, and that difference is definitely seen. The effort is all the way up. And after the last game, we had 44, 9, and 8. He almost had a 50-point triple-double. Can't believe we blew that game for him. But, yeah, after the last game, he had 44, 9, and 8, and I was just like, okay, so, like, that's really good. The activity is up all around, so even on nights where he's doesn't necessarily have it going offensively, he should still be able to help us. And tonight we saw Kemba go, 3 for 12? I think he might have had more air balls than made field goals and still had an excellent game. He was active. He was hitting the boards early. He was setting up guys. He was breaking the defense down. He was doing all the things you need a point guard to do. The offense was running so much more smoothly because of it. We need to keep Kemba out there. I'm glad Tip said he's going to have the starting role going forward. But beyond just starting him, we need to run our offense through Kemba Walker. I mean, a couple times today, something that worked out for us, it was the staggered screen where Julius sets the first one and pops, and Mitch sets the second one and rolls. And then Kemba has Mitch on the roll. He has himself coming off the attack, or he has Julius coming to the weak side. That opens up an easy opportunity for Julius most times. He gets a good look. And shout out to Julius for taking his open jumpers today. He was 6 for 9 from 3, 9 for 15 from the field, 25 points. Excellent game. Great efficiency. How many boards did he have? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Like that's the kind of game we need from Julius Randle, man. 25 and 12. And 9 for 15 from the floor, 6 for 9 from 3. That's a great game, man. That's a great game. That is perfect for Julius. And that's easy for him. And that's why I said we need to run the offense in a different way. The offense running through Julius like that, the way it wasn't necessarily helping him either. He wasn't getting good looks. He wasn't getting easy opportunities. Coming off that stagger screen on that pop, When Kemba hits him, he's got that open look to let it fly for three, and especially when the three is falling, he can attack closeouts because they're closing out really hard and it's the weak side. So he's not attacking it. He's not looking at a double team when he catches that ball. That's a huge difference, and I believe it made a huge difference in his play today. And he was inspired, man. He was doing well defensively. He was jumping, beating guys to the ball. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. So great game from Julius. Excellent game from Kemba, even though it was an off shooting night. That's the thing, man. Like in the beginning of the year, when if Kemba wasn't going off from three, he was damn near useless, and it was upsetting. It was like, damn. So if you're not 6 for 7 from three, you're not gonna give us anything. You're not gonna get to the basket. You're not gonna. And now he's just making it. It's clear. It's clear what an effort he's making on the boards. It's clear that he's breaking down the defense. A lot of that is probably scheme and the ball going through him more. But I love what I'm seeing, and I hope that we continue to build consistently off of this, man. Like that was really beautiful, and we need to keep that going. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson patrolling the paint, locking it down once again. He's really, 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 really good, man. Mitchell Robinson is really good. And also Quentin Grimes, man. We got 25 Quentin Grimes minutes today. Very excited about that. 5 for 12 from three. And honestly, there's no stat for it, but he had so many of them roll out. Like he could have easily been 8 for 12 or 9 for 12. Like he gets great looks. He's open. He shoots quickly. I love having Quentin Grimes on the floor, but beyond just the shooting that he gives us, because 5 for 12 isn't exactly. It's not like the Bucks game when he caught fire like that and he had 7. He could have easily. He can do that every night. He can do that every game, bro. He can do it every game. He's a shooter. He's a legitimate shooter, and beyond that, he plays excellent defense. He was robbed on a lot of his foul calls tonight. 2 of his foul calls were literally him beating his man to the spot and just playing great defense. Another one was the flagrant that wasn't a flagrant, which is crazy because on the possession before that, he shot a 3 and he was wiped out, got no call. Then we come down the other end and he gets a flagrant called at him for closing out. Granted, it could have been a foul, but I don't think that was flagrant. But it's that rookie disrespect thing. What are you gonna do about it? Let me see. Is that all? Yeah, let's get to the Obi, man. Obi was phenomenal. I'm sure we'll talk about that in here, though. And that, between the legs, the East Bay at the end, I just love it. I love it. All right. Boom, boom. Leo said, we here. Merry Knicksmas, Sean. Merry Knicksmas to you, too, Leo. Salute to all of y'all, man. Merry Knicksmas. It's great to be here. Jamal said, run that shit up. Julius is back. Merry Knicksmas, Sean. Merry Knicksmas to you too, bro. Yes, run it up. Julius is back, man. That's what we need. We need that consistently. Got to keep that going, bro. Keep that going. We found the groove now. We found the groove. We know it's working. Do what's working. Keep doing what's working. Keep leaning into letting Kemba run the offense. Let him be the point guard. Julius does not have to be the point guard of this team. We do not need point Julius. We can have a couple of those possessions, where he gets the ball in situations or whatever. It comes off that weak side, and now he's attacking, and he can draw the defense because of his gravity and create open looks for guys. That's fine. He can still be a creator, but he doesn't have to be the primary initiator for this team. He doesn't have to be the point guard. No. Let Kemba play point guard. Excuse me. Huge. Boom. Big Task at Hand said, Happy Nick Pride holiday, Sean. Salute to you, Big Task at Hand. Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Knicksmas. Jamal said, Kemba bike, Grimes bike. Let's go! Let's go! We here. 10 toes, every single one of us. They can't handle it. We absolutely love to see it, bro. Kemba was phenomenal. Quentin Grimes, first game back. Boom, doing more of the same. He has to get minutes. He should start, honestly. But hey, I know that Fournier had a solid 2.5 minute stretch of scoring today. So that means we're going to have to watch him for another 3 months. But, it is what it is. At least score when you're out there. That's cool. But defensively, he was still bad. Backed away from a couple rebounds. One play, I would have put the clip in here, but last time I ruined the show because of that. My bad. But there was a loose ball that came to him. He gets the ball, comes into his hands. The ball is literally in his hands. He lets John Collins beat him to the ball that's in his hands, dive out and take it away from him. Then the possession resets and he's guarding his man one-on-one on the ball. And then 5 seconds later, he loses his man in the opposite corner and gives up a 3. All within 5 to 10 seconds of having the ball in his hand and then losing it and giving up a 3. It's crazy. Hey, don't like that guy playing basketball. But that what did he have? 10 straight points for us at one point. That was big because they were hitting some shots and closing the gap, and then he scored for us and built it up a little bit more. So that was cool. Thanks for that. I'll remember that fondly when you eventually hit the bench, hopefully. Carl FLA said, "Let's go, let's go." Big Task in Hand said the Knicks' favorite poultry is the Hawks. Hawks are food. We know it. That's 2-0 on them this year. I said I wanted to sweep. I don't care that Trae Young wasn't playing. It is what it is. Mitchell Robinson wasn't playing in the playoffs. Nobody cared. Not that it's the same value, but it doesn't matter. You play the games that are available to play. You play the players that are on the court. That's 2-0. Don't care. There's no asterisk. I want the sweep. I want every single game against the Hawks. I haven't forgotten that. I know that we've been caught up with all this other stuff, and we have mad other stuff to worry about, and we're annoyed, and we're not playing as well as we can, and we got to get it together. I still want every single game against the Hawks. Leo said Kemba has such a huge impact when he's doing point guard things, and even when he's not shooting well. Exactly. To be able to have the kind of impact he had in this game today and shoot the way he was shooting is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And it says a lot for us going forward if we're able to keep allowing him to be the point guard. Because with everything he did today, imagine if the shots were falling. Imagine if he had it going offensively. It would have been even better. It would have been a supercharged version of what we got. And honestly, he just had such an impact. The amount of defensive attention that he commands, between coming off the screen, attacking baseline, when he attacks baseline, the entire defense converges. And he creates a lot for us. He has that opposite corner kick out, but then the man normally jumps to that because that's the first pass to take away when somebody goes baseline. So he wrapped it around to the wing, and then the wing made the other swing to the other wing, and then boom, wide open look. That happens by Kemba breaking down the defense. That happens by him attacking the basket, getting into the paint, beating guys off the dribble. Things he wasn't necessarily doing in the beginning of the year, and I was starting to worry that maybe he wasn't capable of doing it anymore because I don't know why it wasn't happening. But it's happening now. He's being more aggressive. I guess he's more comfortable out there, whatever it may be, and we're starting to figure it out. Him and Julius had a great rapport today. Seeing both of them, have a positive impact at the same time. Julius getting really easy opportunities, picking his spots well, and knocking the jumper down and shooting it confidently. That's the Knicks basketball that we want to see. Julius also made some excellent kickouts to guys. He only had 3 assists tonight, but he made some really, really, really nice passes, really nice setups based on the attention he was drawing. I'm telling you, bro, Quentin Grimes, some of those misses, bro, they were very, very close misses. He's a real shooter, and he's gonna put them up. And he just finds his way to be open, and his release is so quick that it seems like he's just always open because he's letting it go as soon as it hits his hands. So he's the perfect guy to have on the floor, man. I love Quentin Grimes. Kemba, Grimes, RJ, Randall, Mitch. That should be the starting lineup. It won't be because we're going to keep watching Fournier, especially since he scored 10 points in 2 minutes today in the second quarter. But hey. I was like, oh, well, at least he had a good game. I was like, did he have a good game? Did he have a good 2-minute stretch? You know what's crazy to me? And I said this at halftime, and I'm not pouring on Fournier here. He wasn't bad. He wasn't egregious today. He was horrible last game. He was awful. Absolute turnstile defensively, letting people walk to the basket. That kind of stuff doesn't go away. He is who he is. So I've kind of just given up on this. But people will defend he had a really good game because he scored 10 points or whatever. Obi had right before that had 9 straight points for us. Hit a wide open 3. Hit a wide open 3, knocked it down with confidence. And then took another wide open 3 right after that, and it was it didn't go in. It wasn't good. It wasn't pretty at all. And he got pulled after scoring 9 straight points, and I thought it was funny. But then Fournier scores 10 points in the second quarter, and now he's going to be in a rotation for 3 more months off of that. And it just, I don't know the parameters of the meritocracy. I don't know. It's weird. Meritocracy. Jamal said, for real though, this is a great game all around. Defense was great. Shooting was great. I'm so happy. So happy, bro. So happy. Kemba getting the triple-double and being the first Knick to get a triple-double on Christmas is beautiful considering we play 54 Christmas games. The crowd giving Kemba Walker a chance in the Garden on Christmas Day, man. I just know it feels so redeeming for him too. And he's got so it's not over. It was looking like it was over. It was looking like this whole homecoming experience and all that excitement was over. And you take it back to Kemba being the one in the promo commercial for the City jerseys and everything like that. Tonight we debut the City Court. He gets a triple-double on it on Christmas, gets a chance in the Garden. It's really beautiful, man. Shout out to Kemba Walker, man. I can't shout him out enough, honestly. Like, once again, his play in the beginning of the season wasn't anything that made me, made it so that I was upset when he got benched. He wasn't playing well. It was what it was. He wasn't being aggressive. He wasn't getting to the basket, things like that. Wasn't giving effort defensively. Wasn't doing what he is now on the boards. All of that. So, but just the way that he handled it, so much grace. And, some of the things he said in one of the press conferences, he was just like, I know that there's younger guys on this team who are looking to me for how I handle this situation. And that's really cool, man. I feel like, they alluded to it a lot of times in the coverage today on ESPN today too. But, that's just a really good example. Like, he really set a really good example, not only for the young players in his locker room, but players across the league and kids across the world, man. Like, just stay ready, get your opportunity, and handle things, like the way that he handled that was just beautiful, man. Like, he didn't cause a fuss. He was still supportive. We all saw it. His support for his team never wavered. He was always cheering. He was always engaged and involved. And, he got the opportunity and he took advantage and he's making it happen. And I couldn't be happier for Kemba Walker, bro. Like, and thank you, truly. Jeff said the Knicks got 4 straight threes of Randall screening for Kemba. 2 Randall, 2 for Randall, 2 for Grimes. Run that action more, please. Run that action more, please. 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 That should be the basis of our offense. The staggered screen, Julius pop, Mitch roll. We should run that to death. We should run that every single time down the court until something gets figured out to stop it. There's a lot of options off of it, and it gets us into our offense. It gets guys in the good spots. It balances the floor well for us. We should run that so much. We should have those two involved so much in pick and pop and pick and roll. Let Kemba be the point guard, and let Julius get the ball in spaces that make it easier for him to operate, rather than attacking an entire defense that's loaded up on him. Boom. Jamal said it's so easy when Julius is flowing within the offense. Need him to split the ball handling like 60-40 with Kemba, bro. It makes it so much easier. No, he doesn't need to split it 60-40 with Kemba. It needs to be like between the two of them, it needs to be like 80-20. Honestly. I want RJ to get more creation opportunities and things like that. Hopefully a couple high screen and rolls for RJ. But really, let Kemba have the ball. He's a point guard. He's a legitimate point guard. We needed one. We got one. And we have one playing really, really well right now. Give him the ball. That's it. There doesn't need to be any, blah, 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 how much. No. Julius can get it in some instances, take it off some rebounds, run the break. But, we don't need to, at one point today, and it was while Kemba was, making plays, too. Mitch got a rebound, and Kemba and Julius were back there with him, and he looked at Kemba, and then he gave it to Julius. And then Julius came down and turned the ball over. And I was just like, damn, bro, I wasn't even that mad at Julius, but it's just give the ball to the point guard. We have a point guard. Give the ball to the point guard. Jamal said, Brady Julius greater than MJ. Once again, I have no qualms with that statement. 9 for 15, 6 for 9 from 3. I didn't see MJ do that on Christmas today. See? Stipulations. They're key. Alibaba said, I think Julius is great bounce back, and Kemba's triple-double is making everyone overlook the monster defensive game Mitch had on Capella. Hey! Shout out to Mitchell Robinson, bro. Can't say it enough. I don't think it gets said enough. The stat sheet doesn't necessarily show, even though my guy had 5 blocks, bro. 5 blocks. He did a great job on the boards. He was, really working and boxing out. Capella had 9 rebounds tonight, but he fought for every single one of those. Mitch was excellent. Bro. Let me see. Hold on. How many of Capella's rebounds are off? So 4 offensive. Mitch was excellent, bro. They really battled it out. He did a great job on him defensively. He did a great job in the paint defensively in general. He was very active. He did a great job when switched. Mitchell Robinson was huge for us tonight, and he was really throwing shots back, and the 5 blocks don't even begin to represent how many shots he impacted tonight, man. He was he was huge. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson. He makes us a much better team. I do not need to, and it's crazy, bro. It really sucks. I mean, hopefully Jericho Sims is okay. Hopefully all his loved ones are okay. Everybody's safe. It just really sucks that he goes on COVID protocol right when Nerlens Noel does. So, he could have capitalized off Nerlens Noel being out and gotten an opportunity and looked good like he did the other night. And now he's on COVID protocol, man. It really sucks. Really unfortunate. Boom. Leo said Grimes is a corner specialist, and he has chemistry with RJ. There's no reason to sub him out for RJ and not Evan on certain possessions. Bro, Grimes needs to be on the floor as much as possible. Like, Grimes needs to play more minutes than Evan Fournier. Grimes needs to start over Evan Fournier, honestly, but I know we're not going to get that when we're supposed to, because we're supposed to get it immediately. But once again, Evan Fournier shot the ball well for 2 minutes, so that's what we're going to get. That's what's going to happen. It's okay. It is what it is. I've come to terms with it, but I just hope we can continue to get consistent Grimes minutes. Because, yeah, man, he's a corner specialist. He's a real sniper, and he plays really, 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 really good defense, man. Him and RJ as a wing tandem will do really well. He's got chemistry with RJ. He's got chemistry with Julius. He knows where to be. Julius loves guys who know where to be at. Like, he gives him a shot pocket. He gives him the place to pass to. Like, Julius loves guys who know where to be at. He zips those passes out to him, and he's letting it fly. And, you saw, we heard when Julius was mic'd up, and he was like, no, I don't care, no matter what. Shoot it every time. Shoot it immediately. And Quentin's like, you already know. And he let it fly. 12 threes tonight. Let it fly, bro. You're a sniper. Shoot the damn ball. Mega Man said, let's go. You know the vibes, Ethan. Yes, sir. Ulysses said, watching Julius pass off a pump fake instead of an ISO play made me happy. Watching Julius pass off a pump fake instead. You mean like pump faking a defender and then kicking it out? Yes, exactly. He moved the ball really well tonight, and that's because those pump fakes were at closeouts that were attacking from the weak side. Like, it's like the defense is going the other way, following Kemba off the pick and roll, ball reverses, and now that closeout is a very there's a lot that can happen off of attacking that closeout. It puts him in better position. Boom, boom, boom. Mega Man said that was a great showing all around, man. A lot to be happy about for sure. Mike Cortez, TKW in the building. They said Kemba was the problem. Yo, shout out to Kemba Walker, man. He's responded so well. I never thought that he was the problem. I thought he was a problem for sure, as I've said a million times. And, he's playing way more aggressive. He's playing way more energy, way higher activity. And it's beautiful to see. And, everything about it, man. Once again, can't be any happier for Kemba. Can't be any happier for us because of it. Hopefully it continues. I have faith in Kemba that it will continue because, Kemba is Kemba. He's always been Kemba. So now that he's being Kemba, I believe he will continue to be Kemba. Leo said Kemba has to start now at this point. Yeah, Tibbs gave him the starting job. He was like, he's a starter he's a starter. So that's dope. Mega Man said, man, I have COVID and I'm still here screaming. Thankfully, my body seems to handle it well. I really only have congestion, so I'm thankful. Love y'all, man. Damn, Ethan, sorry to hear that, bro. Stay safe. You feel me? Speedy recovery, please. Glad that your symptoms aren't too bad. To anybody else out there with COVID, man, really sorry about that. Loved one with COVID, whatever it may be. Be safe, guys, for real. And speedy recovery. We need you back ASAP. Glad that you were able to enjoy the game today. Hopefully the Knicks give you more enjoyment over the next couple of games so that you can enjoy your quarantine. But yeah. Boom. Love you too, bro. Jeff said, why can't Obi and Randall play together when both are playing well and our opponent's backup center is a stretch 5? Make it make sense. Bro, don't understand. Do not understand at all. I don't know what Tibbs has against Obi. I really don't. When he scored 9 straight and then he pulled him for the shot he took, I was just like, damn, bro, really? I don't understand. How do you, I don't get it. I don't know. I don't really know. Obi Toppin, 14 minutes tonight. Not even, honestly. 13 minutes and 41 seconds. It just doesn't make sense that he's still getting under 15 minutes. It doesn't. And he had 13 points. Come on, bro. Come on. I got to watch Fournier play for 3 more months because he scored back-to-back buckets in a 2-minute stretch in the second quarter. And Obi scoring 13 points in 13 minutes almost every time he gets on the floor and still can't crack 15 to 20 minutes on a consistent basis. What are we doing? That part is frustrating, but I won't harp on that because we won and it's Christmas. Boom. Jamal said Julius was giving it to John Collins. Bro, I think there's a few matchups that Julius takes very personally. He takes Domantas Sabonis personally. He takes the Giannis matchup personally, but just from a standpoint of, he wants to step up and play at that level. He takes the KD matchup personally, but same thing. He wants to step and play at that level. He was doing his absolute best on KD one-on-one defensively. And he takes the John Collins matchup very personally. John Collins and Domantas Sabonis are in the same boat. I don't think that Julius likes that people feel like he's similar to those players. And he tries to make it clear every single time he plays them. And he did a great job with that today. He really did give it to John Collins for sure. And it was beautiful to see. Boom, boom. Kemba really is a pros pro. Pros pro, bro. Pros pro. Pros pro. It doesn't get more pro than that. Rob Recio said, no Julius or Kemba slander on Christmas Day. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love, it was Julius was making me sad recently. I felt like the effort was really low. The performance was low as well. It was disappointing. So to get a game like this from him today is really it's very, I feel a lot better. It's reassuring, all of those, positive words. Leo said, Grimes is really so good on both ends of the floor. Please play him instead of Evan. I appreciate the buckets Evan got for us today, but it's the best thing long term. Hey! You spitting, bro. Excellent, excellent. Yes, I appreciate those buckets that he got in that second quarter stretch, but we're not going to make long-term decisions on the season or act like he doesn't do what he does on a nightly basis all the time because he made a couple buckets in a 2-minute stretch in the second quarter. That's what we're not going to do. Sorry, not capable of it. Yeah, man. Quentin Grimes is a better basketball player. Like, he's better for this team. That he does a great job off the ball, and that's what we need from that spot in the lineup, especially if we're going to be letting Kemba handle the ball the way he's supposed to. This guy was ready to shoot and who's really, really, really going to play defense. Like, really actually going to play defense, fight through screens, make the right rotations, close out, all that stuff. Heavy activity. Not running away from the ball, not backing away from rebounds, like actually looking like he cares about the game of basketball. Yes. Boom. Jamal said oh shit, where'd the comment go? Jamal said the stagger screenplay is my favorite play that we have. Bro, it's so simple. It's so simple. It's so simple, bro. It can all be so simple. Just run let the offense be what the offense can be. Boom. Big Task at Hand said Hawks fans are nowhere in sight. Yeah, I mean, I don't even I think it's weird that they have an obsession with us. I really don't. Hawks fans are often nowhere in sight. Like, I don't know. I don't give a shit about Hawks fans. Nobody gives a shit about Hawks fans, to be honest. And then they get real spicy with us. I think they have a jealousy syndrome that people care about us even when we're just caring about our own shit. Like when the Hawks are talking about theirs, I've never been inclined to jump into a Hawks conversation and be like, yo, no, I don't care. I don't care. I care about Hawks fans just as much as I care about Thunder fans. Who gives a shit? No offense to anybody, to all three Thunder fans. Boom. Rob said Kemba came out swinging for his position back, bro. He really came out really motivated. I think Tibbs lit a fire. I don't think that was the intention of what happened, but hey, man, it worked out. I love how it's whatever. I don't know whatever. I was gonna say transpired. That wasn't the wrong word. Boom. Leo said the Obi through the leg slam at the end was the bow on this gift of a Knicks miss game. Excellent comment. You're on fire. Yes, that was the bow for sure. I love when RJ made the bounce pass. As soon as he did, I was like, oh, we're getting a highlight here. I thought he was gonna windmill, but just the fact that Obi can do that, bro. He caught the ball maybe the 3-point line. Took one dribble and he's East Bang off that. That's nuts, bro. That's Obi's ridiculous. Excuse me. Boom. Jeff said Kemba, Grimes, RJ, Randall, Mitch with Deuce, IQ, Evan, Burks, Obi off the bench to be the rotation going forward. Use Taj and Noel situationally when we need size or rim protection. I don't know if Burks is gonna cut it as your backup 4. I like the vision for that lineup. I would love to have to have that starting lineup be perfect, and I'd love to have the backup backcourt be Deuce and IQ. That would be amazing. I would love that for sure. But I don't think you can run Burks at the 4 like that. He barely wants to run Obi at the 5. So we're gonna get Taj, we're gonna get Noel. But yeah, that would be ideal. But I don't know about Burks at the 4. I would just love for Fournier to not be in the rotation, but I know it's gonna take a lot for that to happen if it does ever. What's good, Key? We up 10 toes, yes sir. 10 toes. Every single one of us. They can't handle it. You know the vibes. Boom. Jeff said, Merry Christmas, Sean. Keep up the great work. Salute, Jeff. Thanks so much. It's glad to have you here live. Keep up the great work as well. With the, Jeff always has clips going, breaking down the games the next day. Is beautiful. Key said, a nice, fun, relaxing Knicks win on Christmas. Not used to these. Let's enjoy this and keep the good vibes going. Exactly. Enjoy and keep the good vibes rolling for sure, man. Excellent. We love to see it. I really hope we keep stringing some wins together. Keep moving the ball like this. Keep the offense running the way it's supposed to. And just keep leaning into the things that work so that they work more and more and more. And more and more and more. Boom. Key said, Merry Christmas, L Captains. Salute. Me, the captain? That's crazy. Salute to you, man. Salute to all you guys. Once again, it's Christmas. You could have been anywhere, and look where you ended up. That's dope. Postgame prosperity. It's a blast and a pleasure to have you guys here every single time. You make this so much more fun. Watching the game was a whole lot of fun. The feeling of knowing we were about to get on here and do this is an absolute blast. So thank you guys so much for that. Like, you really, given me that gift. The gift of being able to express myself and share the Knicks with you guys and process wins and losses together is amazing. So I say it all the time, but I really appreciate you guys individually and as a whole. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. And that appreciation is on behalf of myself and everybody at TKW. You guys literally keep us going. So thank you so much. Also, pretty sure there's a special in the Christmas shop. There's a Christmas special in the shop. So designtree.com/the Knicks wall. Cop something. It's 20% off, I believe. Boom. Key said, a nice, fun, relaxing. Oh, read that. Hawkeye, what's good, Neil? Yeah! A prosperous and Merry Christmas to all. Happy holidays, y'all. A prosperous and Merry Christmas indeed. We absolutely love to see it. Happy holidays to you too, bro. Boom. 8th Street Panda said, playing Grimes at Kemba would be insane. Grimes and RJ can pick up the defensive end for Kemba, and then Kemba can facilitate the offense for them. 8th Street Panda, you, sir, are spitting. That is exactly it. RJ and Grimes on the wings really helps to, mitigate the effects of Kemba not being the greatest defender. And it would help us a lot defensively, and then Kemba can facilitate. He can, Grimes got really, really good open looks tonight, and he's going to continue to get those, and he's going to make them because he's a sniper. So, come on, man. Do the right thing, Tiz, please. Neil said, hit the like button, y'all. Helps out a bunch. Hit the like button, please. I don't know exactly how YouTube algorithms work, but I know that they do. So, hit the like button, subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. We got to get these numbers up. And that's on me. I got to do a better job. Boom. Clutch B-Ball TV said, Merry Christmas, GOAT. Hey, Clutch, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you, too, for real. Danvir said, hopefully, man, this is a get-right game for the Knicks. Needed to be a get-right game. It was real good vibes today in the Garden. We haven't been good in the Garden this season. It's very disappointing. But I hope that this is the start of something nice, something new, and then we start putting some successful games together. And, really, and let's start, protecting the Garden. Let's start winning games at home, too. Let's just get some wins together. Let's win at home. Let's keep the rhythm going. Let's keep the offense flowing. We're about to have almost everybody back from COVID protocols now. So, let's really get right, man. Let's really get right and start making a push. Mega Man said, Ethan, health and safety protocol has been cleared for enjoying post-game prosperity. Salute to you, Ethan, once again. Hold down the protocols. You feel me? We appreciate that you've been cleared for this kind of, non-contact. It's really dope. We need you here. It wouldn't be the same without you, truly. Ethan said, man, I love it here, Sean. Once again, it would not be the same without you, so we love you being here, bro. Thank you, for real. Boom. Hawkeye said, the only Hawks fan I know is Taylor Rooks. Do they even have fans? I don't know, bro. Outside of Atlanta, do they? For real? I think, but once again, who cares? Don't care. Don't care at all. Really don't. Couldn't care one way or another. Leo said, I know we were saying this last year regarding RJ, IQ, Obi, but since adding Grimes, Deuce, Jericho to that, our future is so bro. The future is so bright. The youth on this team is phenomenal. We've done an excellent job drafting, and we're doing a great job developing. So, shout out to us. Shout out to the front office once again. We say it all the time. Shout out to Leon Rose, Scott Perry, Worldwide West, Walt Perrin, Tom Thibodeau, anybody involved, Allen Houston, anybody involved in decision making or whatever it may be, for everything except the Evan Fournier contract, man. They've done a great job. Evan Fournier contract is a horrible, hideous blunder. It's not it was terrible. It's probably just gonna get worse from here. But I would like to watch him stop playing basketball. Don't want to watch that guy play basketball. Don't like watching him play basketball. He's not better than Quentin Grimes. He's not better for this team than Quentin Grimes, Deuce McBride, IQ, Kemba, Alec Burks, anybody. He needs to stop playing. But yeah, shout out to the front office. The future is very bright, and the present is even brighter when we stop playing that guy. Rob said Obi's development from last season and now is wild. Play the man, please. Why can't he crack 15 minutes on Christmas? With no Nerlens, no Jericho. The man still can't get 15 minutes on Christmas. And he scored 13 points in the 13 minutes he played, bro. Play Obi. The development's been phenomenal. Tibbs is holding it back. Israel said the City Edition court is fire. Please keep that court going forward. Please, I want that court to be here for years to come. It's nice to have an alternate thing. A lot of teams have alternates and it's cool. It's nice to have an alternate. I know the Garden is very historic and it's real, but it's okay to spice up history too. That was cool tonight, man. I like that. I like the court. I like the uniform. Shout out to Kith. Shout out to Steve Stout. You got hired as the creative director, and we were like, hey, what's he gonna do? And ever since, he's been doing pretty cool shit. So shout out to Steve Stout. Rob said, Merry Christmas to Uncle Walt Perrin for all the young talent he has blessed us with. Exactly, man. And I'm extremely confident in us going in the drafts going forward, too. It is we're just doing a great job. We're hitting on all our picks. We're getting the right kind of guys who are ready to go. Boom. Hawkeye said, Clyde was the best Christmas present we had. His return was blessed. Yo, we're so glad to get Clyde back, man. That was beautiful. Getting Clyde back from health and safety protocols right before he goes on vacation, just so we all know he's all right and we can hear his voice and hear some Clydeisms again, was a really nice thing. So hopefully he enjoys his vacation. I can't wait to get him back after that, too. Excuse me. Mega Man said, much love, y'all. Enjoy your Christmas. Much love, bro. Always enjoy your Christmas as well and get well soon. Hawkeye said, enjoy the rest of your Christmas and holidays, y'all. Peace. Join the clock is merry today. Yo, put it in the air, man. Enjoy. Appreciate you guys always once again. Can't say it enough. Love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all have an excellent day, excellent night, excellent Christmas. And I'm looking forward to the next post-game prosperity. We're bringing it back right here, and we're going all the way up, as you know. Ethan said, hey, Sean, one of these days we need to get a freestyle on the show. We can make that happen one of these days. One of these days we'll make that happen. Merry Christmas from me to you. Freestyling is something that I need to do because Ethan said, and from east to west, we're the 12th seed, and now we're getting healthy. So put some players together, get the minutes right, and get rotations up, and then we'll give them Sprite because it's bubbling up like bubbling guts, and all these other teams don't want trouble with us. I don't know, but something like that is what we'll do going forward. Sometimes, every once in a while. So on that note, y'all have a great night, great day. Enjoy your Christmas. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. You see it. The Christmas sweater. My parents got me a Christmas sweater for Christmas last Christmas, and it was like, wow, I can't wait to use this next Christmas. And here we are. Time flies. It's amazing. So, and it's only right that we get a hair flip with the... Oh, my, that's my favorite thing. Whoa. Yeah, that's great. So... love y'all. And I'm going to let it run off a little bit at the end because, it does that at the end of the video where it cuts it off, blah, blah, blah. So here's where I'm leaving the space for that to happen. Can't stress it enough. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. And until next time, adios. Next #1 selling album. That's real, bro. Love you, bro. Get well soon, for real.